The views and opinions of this video and comments to this channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions of this channel's broadcaster. If you have a complaint about something or find the content is being used incorrectly, please don't contact the broadcaster. Alright, this is Balaclava Diaries. We're toxic, we're talking aggressive. If you don't like it, send a message. We're weed stimulated, educated, top rated, and never baited. I am the OG MacG. To the far left of me is Mr. Let's Party.
Bam, 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 bam. If you guys like what you're seeing, like what you're hearing, please like and subscribe. Send to your mama, send to your auntie, send to your brother, your sister, your dad, your grandma, you don't know. All over the WhatsApp groups.
Yo, we're dealing with the illest man right now in the stream game.
Come on.
Illest man.
Come on.
Man's has you shaking. No, please don't.
I know bare people ask him if his hair has S-curl, but you know it's not.
It's just a Somali thing, you know?
Yo,
It's just that
it's
Somali
just a
thing.
Somali thing.
Come on, Rusky.
Been in the game for about 7 years.
Come on.
You know, pushing. You know, hit a 1-2 viral moments. Now he's viral man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's hard for Canadians to kind of tap into this industry because of, you know, the American juggernauts. But he's holding his own and he's, you know, smacking down
waves,
man's online. Just, you know, pause. Like, he's actually backhanding mans because they're coming out trying to talk shit on niggas. And he has to show 1-2 mans on fucking line that this is the nigga presence.
Come on.
So mind yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about excellence right here.
You know what to
Anyway,
do.
give it up for your true captain. You
Appreciate
don't know
you,
the
Rusky.
You know what I'm saying?
That was good. That was a good intro.
I'm just trying to say,
I like
fam,
that intro,
you're out here, fam. You're out here.
Come
You're a
on,
guy,
man.
bro. You're a
Thing,
guy.
I
fam.
appreciate that.
You're
Big up
a
the
guy.
pill. Big up the pill. Big up the
Yeah.
pill. Big
Brother,
up the
he had,
pill.
you know, in Lion King when he had the Simba up, like the little.
Yeah.
That's what you did for me, bro.
Yo, no, for real.
You put me
You're
up like
out
the
here,
little-
baby.
I appreciate
Out here.
that, fam. That's love, bro.
Yo, but
Out here, man. 7 years in, still grinding, still kicking,
right.
making waves, bro.
Crazy.
All love to the max, bro. Love to the max for all you guys. Appreciate you guys for having me on here.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Let's do this, you know?
Okay, so we're gonna get right into it, fam. Do you think that East Africans get the respect due in the media space? Because there's a 1-2 you out there still. There's what, Chunks?
Yeah.
There's a 1-2. There's a 1-2 bands that are, you know,
Bro,
heavy in
like the
game.
problem is, fam, like there's a whole lot of like jokes, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
There's a lot of jokes. There's a lot of rice and banana jokes. A lot of pirate jokes. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We kind of have to play off of it. But me, I don't take shit serious. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
me, I feel like I've proven myself to be like somebody that is taken serious as a content creator, but also can joke and laugh and shit. You know?
Right.
So I'm not the type of person that's gonna sit there and be like, oh, like he's
Because
dissing me.
mans come at you with beer, like, you get it. Like, they just come at you like you don't have no feelings, basically.
Yeah, like, yeah, bro, like, you
Not
know what it
doing
is, bro, like,
mucky,
you know what I
dog.
mean? But the thing with it is, like, in our culture, bro, like, we know how to take a joke, you know?
Right,
Like, things are not
right.
serious. Like, if you go overboard, okay, now I had to deal with you, you know? You seen that.
That's how I'm This is fucking...
But, like, yo, like, if it's just a little one joke, like, bro, I have Jamaican friends, bro, we make little 1-2 jokes, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's blessed, bro. Like, at the end of the day, bro, it's all family, you know?
Okay.
It's all love, bro. But yeah, bro, like, at the end of the day, fam, I feel like we're, like, East Africans, we're making a move, man. Like, you know, like
For
Chunks,
sure.
like you said, Shabil Beta Squad, right?
Right.
Like, there's me. There's a couple of guys down there in the States, like Yusuf 7N. Like, we're making some waves, you know what I mean? My boy Abdul, shout out Abdul, float the goal, you know?
Big,
Like,
big,
we're
big,
coming up,
big.
bro. We're making, I would say, like, in the next 5 years, bro, like, this is going to be our thing, you know? We're going to be dominating.
Okay.
That's crazy how I feel.
Relax,
You know, and I'm going to be the
relax.
forerunner of that, but so, you know what I mean?
No.
I like that. I like that. I like
Just try to
that.
empower the youth, bro, of my community to just, you know, pick up a camera, bro. Don't pick up a fucking, don't pick up a strap. Don't pick up, like, you know what I mean? Pick up a camera, bro. Like,
So how do you feel? How do you feel
shoot through the lens.
shoot through the lens. Yeah.
How do you
shoot through
feel
the
when a
lens.
guy like people see a guy like Top 5 and they kind of try to, you know, pigeonhole the whole community in that, like,
Like, I feel like they obviously for clicks and for headlines, they misinterpret who he is as a person. And they just show the bad things that he does. Because, yo, more times he does a lot of good things, bro. Like, for his Hafid, for his people, for his neighborhood and everything, bro.
Okay.
Nobody talks about that shit, you know?
Okay.
Because he gives back to his community. He gives back to other communities, you know?
right.
Like,
right.
but nobody talks about that. People talk about, oh, when he's dissing this person or dissing that dead person. Or
People
I
were
feel like that's how it is for a lot of
They were
Somalis,
celebrating
bro.
them getting his neck cut up.
Yeah,
fam.
yeah.
Like, that
That's
was-
like the
that's
headline. See what I'm trying to say?
Crazy, fam.
So, like, it's an idiot. It's the same thing with, like, I feel like that's just in Toronto. that's the stigma that we have as maybe as Somalis or like East Africans, you know?
Right.
Troublesome or violent or whatever. Nobody posts the stuff that we do that's like good, you know? Like even with me, like
I've never really met like a super hype East African guy though. Like most of you guys are more like chill, calm, conversation, knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to take it to a real level to like get mans out their skin. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's just our culture, bro. We're not confrontational. You know, we're raised to be you know, modest.
Right.
Like our mothers raised us to be really modest in the face of adversity. And so that's just how we are, and we have the Islamic background as well, right? So in our faith, it teaches us, yo, like, you know, we have a saying in Somali culture, "Adi skidig," that just means like it's not really a translation; it just translates to like, yo, just be chill, relax, you know.
Okay.
So it's like that's just how we are, man. But
it's like when Jamaicans say "Guan easy."
Guan easy, exactly.
Okay.
It's literally Guan easy. It's literally, yo, we're gonna translate it. It's translated to Guan easy, literally. But yeah, no, fam. Like that's just how it is, fam. You know, and so I try to show that with my personality. Obviously, like, you know, you guys see the videos, you see all this crazy stuff, but like
right.
me as a person, bro, I'm chill.
At you, fam. Like that's kind of crazy. Some of the stuff these guys say. The trolling is overboard. It's like.
I don't think it as
low for you now,
I think you have to disrespect them on a level to really set them straight sometimes, you know, like because they're out of pocket, fam. Like
trolling is one thing, but like when you get it, when you start talking disrespect, that's a different thing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
We could crack jokes right now, me and you. You know,
right.
like you could say things, I could say things. You call me a pirate, I could say whatever. You know what I'm trying to say?
You can say I have 23 kids.
23 kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we could joke like that, but yo,
Right.
as soon as he start joking, like start taking it overboard, you know, start spamming hard R's, start doing all this extra stuff. It's like, okay, now I have to deal with you. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like that's just what it is, fam. Like, you know, like half the stuff that you guys see in the videos, I can't even like talk about it. You know, like I can't put it in the actual video because it's messed up. You know,
Really?
Even on here, like I don't even know if should I talk about it on here.
Yeah,
You guys
this is the spot.
like, yo,
This
like
is the spot.
the viral video that you guys all saw with that little white kid, with the little Nazi thing behind him, bro. Half the stuff that he said, I couldn't even put it in. He's like referring to, you know, black people, minority as livestock. You know, like he can't wait for us to go back to the times when we were sold and bought. You know, and it's like, bro, I can't even put these things. I can't. So when you
Instagram will take it down or whatever.
Nah,
whatever
no. Well, yeah, Instagram will take it down. YouTube will take it down. So I can't put it in there.
Right.
But like, I'm trying to say, like,
it's sick. It's too sick to even put it.
It's too sick to put it in. So it's like people are saying, oh, you took it too overboard with the you. But it's like people don't know what the you was saying. You know?
Like, yeah,
the you was glorifying.
They just saw your reaction.
Yeah, like the you was glorifying people, you know, shooting up, you know, churches and like, you know, like crazy people that are doing crazy shit, like that are just doing hate crime, and you know, he's glorifying shit like that, and it's like, how can I as a person just sit there and like?
But they wanna raid the hood for a 1-2 drugs, but there's this guy walking road every single day. Basically.
And the scrutiny came from the fact that they're like, yo, he's young. Why you taking it that far with the you? But it's like.
Bro,
the
white,
kid,
bro.
The kid is 15, bro.
What's gonna happen when he's 21 with that same mentality?
Even still, I have a 15-year-old sister. Like, if he's saying this to me, I'm a grown-ass man. What is he saying? What is he saying to my sister if they go to the same school? That's gonna traumatize my sister, your brother, your cousin, your kids, you know? So like, if you think about it from that lens, it's like, yo, if the parents aren't doing anything, clearly they're not. He has a whole fucking Nazi flag in his room. What parent's gonna let a whole fucking SS flag be in the room?
Big man thing, it's because the you was white.
It's what it is, bro.
It's real shit. If it was like I don't know, like an Asian kid,
nobody would give a fuck.
Yo, you would have still went viral and everything, but the backlash wouldn't have been nothing. It would have been.
Or even if the kid was doing it to me, everybody would be laughing. That's what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody would be laughing. Everybody would be like, oh, like he did you dirty. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
So being in this culture for, you know, as long as you have, you know, like, what do you feel like is the most reactional or most engagement thing that you can do? You know, like sex sells. Like, what's the one thing that you know without a shadow of a doubt, if you do this on your stream, and you don't have to give us an exact example. It can just be, you know, theory or whatever. But what's one thing you know every time you do it? It's gonna go bang bang bang. Like the algorithm's kind of set to that.
Like in 2025, bro, I can't lie. Controversy is king. So if you do anything controversial, bro, it's gonna get clicks. You know what I mean? Like if I start a stream right now and I go on the street and I just crash my car into a building, it's gonna go viral. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right,
but at what
right.
cost? You know? So it's like, bro, I would say controversy is king. Even the stuff that you guys see, like that the blogs are posting that goes viral and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's good I guess you could say it's good at what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's still controversy, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, like people are not gonna they're not gonna post the charity streams that I do for Gaza or the streams that I do for sick kids. You know what I'm trying to say? Like nobody's gonna post that shit. Nobody's gonna say, oh, like look what he's doing. That's not gonna go viral. You know what I mean? What's gonna go viral is, okay, this youth's being racist. I'm paging him. You know what I'm trying to say?
So can you take us down the road of some of the good things you've done, you know, for communities,
do the
and so on
streaming
and
thing,
so forth?
Yeah,
You know,
so
'cause I
like,
think
bro,
that
like
should be highlighted. you know?
I've done streams where I've given back to like my people, my community.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of people that have come up with me in this journey, you know. I got a couple brothers that are like, you know, they saw my journey doing this. They come from where I come from, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like we're Somali and shit, and they saw what I've done. And so it's like, if I could do it, like, why can't you? You know, just like me, come from the same city as me. So, you know, I give back to them. You know, I've shown them love. I've brought them on my shit, shown them love. You know what I mean?
Nice,
But, you know,
nice.
a couple years ago, I did a stream with sick kids hospitals.
Okay.
You know, giving back to the kids over there.
Yeah.
I'm planning another stream for Sudan. You know, free Sudan,
Mod.
free Palestine, bro, free Congo. You know,
Because people try to paint you in a certain light
Yeah,
because
they
you're a
just paint you.
streamer, you know. They're
Yeah.
like, this guy just
Just
wants
does
to, you
crazy
know,
stuff and
clickbait,
whatever,
clickbait, you know. But
yeah.
there's way more to it.
No,
you know?
there's a lot to it, bro. Like at the end of the day, like what I want to be able to do for next year is I really want to really get big into philanthropy, man. Like I want to go back to Africa and give back to the kids over there. You know, I'm seeing some of my boys.
What's the
They're
point
doing
of
that.
having $100 million? What are you doing with it? What are you do? Like no, like it's good to have. Don't get it wrong.
100%.
But once you're past that certain point, once you're past 50 mil, fam.
Yeah.
How many chains can you buy? How many whips can you buy? How
nothing
many
left to
houses?
get,
You
you
know
know?
what I'm saying? Like, you don't even live in half of the houses you have at that point. It just sits there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At that point, it's just an ego boost. Whatever you're buying is an ego boost. So that's why it's important, bro. Go back, give back. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like in our religion, we get ajr for that. You know, so we get blessing for that. You know, so we give back, bro. Every Ramadan, you know Ramadan, right?
Yeah,
You guys know?
Yeah, for sure.
So every Ramadan, we have to give back.
No, you know we
what I mean?
live. You know, like we're you know where we're from. Like everybody knows
We're
Ramadan.
from
Here.
Toronto, right?
Everybody knows Ramadan. Everybody knows Ramadan. Come on,
You
man.
guys
Like,
practically celebrate. You know?
yeah, okay, I'm glad you know. Like,
So you know, this is just what we do, man. So but like nobody's gonna talk about that, you know, and that's
Right.
the problem. Like in 2025, like controversy is king, bro. At the end of the day, you know, whatever you do that's controversial is gonna get clicks, right? And it goes back to like the top 5 things. Like, bro, like nobody's gonna post him giving back to the community. Nobody's gonna post him donating this or doing this. They're gonna post when he's dissing this person or dissing that person, right? Nobody's gonna post when I'm doing stuff to give back to the orphans of Congo, right? Nobody's gonna post that, right? People are gonna post you know, me paging this kid, which is fun. It's good, you know, it's still a good thing, you know what I mean? But there's better things to post.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Or
hear
there's
that.
better things to do. So I would say like controversy is king. You know, if you're a content creator, I wouldn't say be controversial, but if you're gonna be controversial, be talented. Like do
Don't
it from
just
a
be
talent.
messy,
Don't
yeah.
just be messy, bro.
Yeah,
Do it from a
yeah,
talent
yeah.
perspective.
There's a lot of messy guys out there.
You know what I mean? There's a
bet,
lot
man.
of guys that are just doing. We call it buch, bro. There's a lot of guys that are just doing buch. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, don't do buch, bro. Like, if you're gonna be controversial, like, do it. Like, I
say
like
one more time. Let me learn that one.
buch. You never heard that one?
I never heard that one.
Yeah.
Book. Okay.
Book, yeah. So
Spell that though. You know.
Buuk.
Okay.
Book, okay.
Yeah.
Don't
So
do
don't do buch, man. Like, if you're gonna do something, like, at least do it with some intent for good. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, bro,
bad
like-
mind. Don't be
Yo,
bad mind.
Don't be bad man.
So next question: do you feel like streaming is the new rap? Is new rapping?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, I feel like people are trying to compare it a lot. Like people are trying to put like comparisons. I can see similarities between the two, but artistically, no. I mean, streaming is more so like you're just being yourself, you know? An artist is sort of like nowadays a lot of rappers are kind of putting on an act, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to portray a certain image. I always tell niggas, yo, I could never be a rapper. That shit is so stressful.
It's the hardest job. You can get shot. You can get
Especially in
fucking beat
Toronto.
up in the club. Man's want to fucking take your girl. Like it's just this is constant.
It's like, yo,
panic.
if you get bitched, that's it. Like that's your whole career.
Yeah, it's over.
If you get jumped in like the mall, that's it. Nobody's
I
gonna
know,
look at you as
look at the boss man D-Lo. You have to say it wasn't him, yo.
or yeah,
When he got
like you know what I mean?
stripped butt naked.
Yo,
Yeah.
like God forbid, like if anything happens, like I'm a civilian. People always look at me as a civilian, you know?
Right,
If
right,
anything
right.
happens to me, nobody's gonna go like, look, you like, you know what I mean?
Right,
So
right,
it's
right.
like, but being a rapper is hard because it's like, yo, you have to constantly put on this image that like,
That
yo,
tough
you're hard,
guy
especially in
persona.
Toronto. Like,
yeah.
I'm friends with these guys. I ask them all the time. I'm like, yo, this shit is stressful. They're like,
I'm just trying to have some fun, bro. Like you brought the strap. Come on, bro.
like, you know what I mean? Like, what the
you
fuck?
brought it? You brought that?
I'm
Come
with my
on.
boy, like I'm with my guy, like he's a big rapper in the city, you know?
Yeah.
And we're walking through fucking Eaton Center, he's doing this every 2 seconds. I'm like, yo, broski, go on easy. Like he's like, yo, you don't know my life. I'm like, yeah, yo. And then I thought about it, I was like, yeah, bro, like that shit is stressful. you
Yeah,
know?
like imagine you're trying to have a good time and he's just stressed on a different level.
Because it's not even like you have ops, it's just people that are just trying to punk you sometimes,
Yeah.
you know? Trying to get clicks. Everything's about clout nowadays.
Right.
So it's like people are just gonna call you just to post it on Instagram and get 10,000 likes that day. Idiotic, you know what I mean?
No. I'd rather do the business, try to get you on my show, talk to you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Build a real, relationship. But that's crazy.
But nobody does that no more, you know? So ever since social media started, bro, everything's just become a headache, fam. Like everybody's just getting clicks. Gal, you know how it is with gal nowadays too.
Yeah, I know.
There's a girl with 200 followers, like she thinks she's a fucking celebrity, you know what I mean? Like, just because
Like,
bare
bitch,
bands
you
are
still live at your mom's house. Like,
yeah,
let's get real.
it is what it is, man, you know? But hey, man, this is my job at the end of the day, so I can't complain, you know?
Yeah, speaking to that though, beyond it, being like rappers or whatever the case is, do you feel like streaming is now, the best way to make money content wise in the media space?
Yeah, I feel like it's very lucrative, you know, but you have to know what you're doing and you have to have a plan, bro. A lot of streamers, content creators, bro, they see what people are doing and they try to emulate that. You know what I mean? That's the main issue, bro. Like, so right now, who's the top guy? Top guy right now is, I would say, Kai Cenat.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing from especially a lot of streamers in Toronto, they're just trying to be the next Toronto Kai Cenat. And it's like, broski, like...
That's not that sounds like the rap game.
Yeah.
Every man wants to be a gangster rapper. You don't have to be a gangster. We can just make conscious music here and make music about,
But like that's just what it is. So it's like, my advice to people, especially if you want to be successful, like carve out your own lane. You know what I mean? And like it's okay to get inspiration because I got inspiration from a lot of people, like, you know what I mean? Like in this content game, in this streaming game. But like I took my inspiration and I feel like I kind of made it into my own thing. Like if you see my shit now, like the videos that I make now where I'm paging, you know?
You actually made notes about your plan and wrote shit down.
I wrote shit down. I figured out exactly what I wanted to do and then like I executed, especially this year. You know what I mean? That's what me and my team are really proud of. So yeah, I feel like it's very lucrative, and I feel like a lot of people should really be getting it, especially in Toronto, right? There's not a lot of streamers, there's not a lot of content creators in Toronto, bro. I can name
You hear that, Let's?
only a handful, man.
I'm waiting.
I have to start the Balaclava stream, yo.
I can't lie, like there's only I would say probably maybe like 15, you know, like in Toronto, there's not a lot of big players here, you know,
Right.
and it's from the stigma of it. It's like, yo, that's an idiot thing, like. I'm not gonna put myself on camera, like, you know, like I'm not gonna.
Right.
I'm not gonna try. Like I'm not gonna try.
Yo, but you know what it is? I feel like when you see
work.
people on stream, like for myself, because like I'm still like I get it why people like it, but to me, I'm like, fam, I'm watching a man doing something I could be doing in my own crib. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how I look at it. Like,
I hear that.
That's
bro.
how I look at it. Like I understand why people like it and why people get entertainment. Like you see how you stream and you're doing something, that makes sense to me. But when I see a man like Kai Cenat, he's just in his room and he's chilling with his friends, I'm like, I could just link my dogs right now. And
yeah, but the same thing could be said for like basketball. You know, like you're watching a basketball game.
You could go play it
You could just
yourself.
play ball with your
it's
friends.
True. That's very true.
Like you could do the same thing. Like at the end of the day, like
So you're
I
basically
can't
watching
dunk
the-
from the free throw line though. Like, you know, there's a difference. Like you know, like I can't dunk from the free throw line.
No,
I can't
but
hit the
hold
jump
on.
shot. Like,
Let's keep it real, fam. A lot of men say they could do our podcast.
yeah,
They say they could do it.
they say they can
And
do the
try
podcast.
it.
Like,
And what
yes.
happens?
They fail.
They fail miserably.
They
We've
don't- they're
watched
not consistent
at least
with it.
5 guys we know
yeah,
look at us and say, this is easy.
yeah.
And try their own thing, and where is it now?
Yeah. No, it's actually a talent, bro. Like most people
No,
don't
but
understand.
that's what I want to say. I think
Yeah.
I think there is. I understand the talent behind it. Not just to say like, yeah, I see people doing whatever, but like, I see the talent behind it. I see like you're doing things to get people constantly viewing. Like you gotta constantly make. It's like almost like a It's like a 24-hour TV show. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like you have
literally
to
is.
have like I'm sure you're at this point like you're writing out what your first 2 hours are gonna look like. Your next 3 hours,
Yeah.
hour 5 or whatever it is you're going into,
Is
and
it
that's what I'm
that, or is
realizing.
it more like writing points, like where you see like when something dies down, you kind of go in a different direction, or you have like, you know, points that you're gonna touch on? Or
I'll be honest with you, bro. Like I ball up and I just kind of.
this guy's a natural, doesn't he? Trying to say that he's Mr. Perfect, yo.
I kind of let it flow, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
I feel like
yeah.
that's the easiest way because I used to do that. I used to write stuff out and have everything organized, right?
Right.
And then one day, me and a madam came over, and then we were just like, "Fuck all that shit. Let's just ball up and just do what we want to do," you know?
Just show the natural.
And then that
Toronto
was like
swag and
that
shit.
was the best stream that I ever did, like, or that was the best recording session or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
it's way easier to just like sit there and just like relax. When you have a relaxed mind, a relaxed body,
Yeah.
and you're not sitting there and feeling like it's work. That's one thing that I would say. Like, don't treat this shit like it's work. It's obviously work, but
You have
try
to
your
enjoy
best
it, man.
to
You gotta
not
truly
treat it like
enjoy
it's
it.
because that's how you get burnt out. It's
You
really
have to
easy
like
to get
what you're
burnt out.
doing.
In
You
this
have
game.
to find the art in it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
There's an art in it. Yeah, 100%.
Fam, you are tapped in to the young generation. You know what I mean? You just cussed out a 15-year-old the other day, right?
Yeah.
So, like, we're asking as the OGs, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I have a lot of YNs that look up to me and I give them advice on certain things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think it is? Like, do the YNs hate the OGs, or do the OGs hate on the YNs? Like, where is this gap and why is it happening?
I feel like a lot of the older niggas like they hate on the younger youths because they do stuff differently, and I think that's where the animosity comes from. So it's like if you're older, it's like I guess with the YNs, what they want is for the older guys to be like to show love, show support. You know, be like,
Right.
oh, okay, this streaming thing, for example, right?
Right.
Okay, show love. You know what I mean? But a lot of the older heads are like, yo, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, go get a job. You know what I mean? Like,
This
can't
is a
imagine the
job.
amount of times like people told me that shit. You know, like get a
Yeah,
job.
yeah,
Like, yo,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is a waste of time. Like you're wasting time. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like a lot of the younger generation is like, yo, like this guy's desk. Like, why the fuck you telling me? Like, this is my dream. This is what I want to do. I'm sure you had dreams, but you just never accomplished them. You know what I mean? so why you taking that out on me? You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So I think that's where the animosity comes from. But it's also like it goes both ways too. Like a lot of the this generation, like the younger generation, our generation, bro, like some of us we can't tell the older niggas shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or we can't tell the older niggas shit, you know? So it's like the older niggas will say something to us, right? And we won't even listen. Like we won't take it as advice. We won't do nothing. You know what I mean? So they can't tell us shit, you know? So it's like that needs to be changed. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed, bro. But like the whole thing is a mix up right now. You know what I'm trying to say?
telling you,
And
I
it's like, bro,
noticed it.
like if you take the two groups of people and kind of put them together and just like I feel like just a good sit down conversation where like you can understand, but nobody wants to do that shit nowadays. You know what I'm
So
trying to
much
say?
pride and ego, man.
It's a pride and ego
Pride
thing.
of the youth and the pride of
But
being
that's
old and
crazy
knowledgeable.
because that's where niggas are at their strongest. I don't even want to call us niggas in this type of conversation, but
Yeah.
that's when we're at our strongest, when we're in the reasoning space, when we can sit down and all articulate our thoughts and so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
But when they pull us apart and, you know, put us all in, you know, different spaces and we're connecting through a cell phone or whatever the case is, it's always a broken telephone game. You know what I mean? As opposed
100%,
to
bro.
me just looking you in your face and telling you something direct and you being like, my bad, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
It's like this, fam, bong, and it's done right there.
But a lot of old OGs, that's what they do is go like they talk as if it's an order instead of advice. So a lot of young generations like, yo, what the fuck? is
It's
this guy
not
saying?
game, it's like preaching.
But then at the same time, it's like sometimes that advice, like you should be doing that. Like if your OG's telling you, yo, stop fucking, why you trapping, bro? Like you know what I mean? Like you're gonna end up dead or
about
in
to
jail.
turn 21, trapping's dead now.
And then
Let's
the
move
youth is
on.
not listening.
Or
That's his
elevate
fault.
the game at least. Like.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, like, but at the same time, it's like when you see him doing something that's not gonna end up, he's not gonna end up in jail or dead. It's like, fam, like you should show love, show support.
for
you know what I
sure,
mean? Like
for
especially
sure.
if it's something like stream, like this shit's
You
new,
see a
bro.
man's passionate about it.
Yeah,
you know, like
100%,
if you
bro.
see he's waking
No, I
up every
understand what you're
day,
saying. Even if
putting
it's
his
just to
hours
understand.
in, he doesn't leave his room. He's dead down his computer making
Who are
sure.
you to hate on that?
Yeah, that's.
Who are you to
that's
show?
work.
Like, bro, what you should be doing is showing love. You know.
Right.
But and it's the same thing like in our culture too. Like, yo, fam, like Man, I come from a Somali household, bro. Like, the fuck you think my Hoya thinks about me doing this shit? Like, she doesn't care now because, like, obviously, like, I'm successful and shit. But when I was first starting out, like,
She's
like,
probably
yo, like-
yelling at you. She's probably be recording, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna get this record my mom background yelling, so I can just edit it out one time.
you already know what it is. He already knows what it is. Yo, when I tell you I had to spend
okay, I got it.
thousands of dollars that I had to spend to soundproof everything when I was with my mom when she was just yelling. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
So hold up, how much does it cost to soundproof your nukes on your video?
Here's the thing. You gotta either be really talented with like audio mixing and be like, or you have to have the money to soundproof it. But to soundproof it, bro, you're probably gonna spend at least like $2,000.
Okay.
You're gonna have to get a good mic like this. You're gonna have to get good padding, you know, a good soundproof kind of little thing around it, right? So
that's crazy.
yeah, so it's gonna cost you like about two bands, but you know, back then, bro, I was going to university, bro. All my money was going to school, you know? I was broke as fuck. So I didn't have money to spend 2 bands to soundproof my Hoya screaming at the top of her lungs. Ha! Muchida! Like, I didn't have time to, like, you know, when she's screaming on the
Just
phone.
on the phone screaming.
Like, you know what I mean? Salam alaikum, ha! Iwaran! Like, I didn't have time to, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so
Man
it's
has
like,
it recorded, he matches it up. Okay, noise cancellation.
so I would have to go on Audacity. Like, I'd have to actually learn how to audio mix. Like, I pretty much became OVO 40. Like, it's an idiot thing. You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm editing this part. I'm taking this stem and moving this part away. The stem of her screaming, I had to move. Bro, like, if you told me to mix a track for you right now, I could probably do it because, what I had to
black
go
people
through.
problems, dog.
For real, dog.
Tell
And
you,
you know what's
bro.
funny? The one thing, when your dukes know they can mash up what they don't want you to do, your mom was probably, as soon as she probably heard you, she probably just started beside your door, started screaming. Just because she can just mash up your thing.
And then you'd go and you tell them, yo, stop screaming. It's
And
like,
they don't even
what a nut
care.
tuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, fam, like, what do you want me to, like, you know, so. But at the end of the day, fam, like, when, like, you know, obviously I love my dukes, man. They just want the best for you, you know? But
No, for
growing
sure.
up in like a strict Somali Islamic household, bro, you got 3 options. You got a doctor, lawyer, or engineer. And it's like, fam, I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, obviously she's like, yo, what the fuck? You
Bro,
know?
and you know what it is for you guys too? I feel like what your culture is, because you guys, your community is so like very knit. So you're hearing the same message every step. As soon as you're your aunt, your cousin, I heard it. You're like, fuck, like, yo, like, I thought I had it bad, but you
Can't
guys,
move, yo. You
It's
you
can't,
hard,
can't move, man. So you're everywhere you go, like, you're hearing it.
That's that Molly pressure.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to tell my Hoya I'm not gonna become a doctor. You know, to this day she's asking me like, when you gonna go to-" and I don't know how to tell her, yo, that boat is sailed. Like, no pun intended. You know, like,
Don't worry, I'm going to med school next year.
Yo, just buy her the boat. Like, so, yo, just kind of, just tell her
that's
the boat.
the thing. Like, you just gotta go like, yo, I'm making more than a doctor. Like that. Like at the end of the day, money talks. You know,
Yeah,
so it's like,
right.
Well,
you
that's
have
what it
to-
is for. That's what it is. We all know our dukes want us to be get these jobs and achieve these things because they don't want us to struggle.
Yeah. At
That's
the end
what
of the
it
day,
is.
that's
what it
why
is.
it's out of love. You know.
Yeah.
So, fam, like, you know, I went to school. I went to university. You know. And then after I finished university, it was like, yo, I was doing like my internship and shit, but I realized, yo, that shit's not for me, you know? Like I was doing engineering.
Just felt like the
And
slave
bro,
trade,
like, it
eh?
just felt like-
slavery.
Fuck, man. Like I was doing my internship and like I'm seeing all these guys, they're older than me and they're bald, you know? And at that time, like,
Matching his hair, he's like, holy no. Like,
at that time my hair was longer, like even longer, you know? And they're telling me like, yo, enjoy
Yeah,
it.
Detroit Palamalu, but enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm out of here, dog.
They're telling me, yo, enjoy that while you have it because like in the next couple of years, bro, you're not gonna have it. That's what scared me. I said, yo,
yo, man thought about his hair one
There's
time. I
other
had a
ways, dog.
nightmare,
There's
bro.
other ways. This
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
said there's other
Man, I
ways.
was in his bed touching his hair. He's like, yo,
So-
streaming ASAP.
Are you the top streamer in Canada right now?
I would say, yeah, I mean, content creator, yeah. Like in my opinion, like I would say I'm up there, man. Like at the very least, like top 3.
Okay.
But
Who
you know,
would you say is in that neck of the woods with you there? Pause.
you know, like shout out Showtime, he's doing his thing.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of guys on the come up. Shout out my boy Minimo, he's on the come up, the only double M. There's a lot of guys. Maybe Kribaz, obviously. Kribaz is doing his thing. There's a lot of guys, man. In terms of content creators, though, like Toronto, we have it like down packed, you know, like
Right.
you know, Nelk Boys, you know,
Right,
Agent
right.
00, right, doing his thing. So
Right.
like we come from a very rich content city.
Right.
There's just a few people that are doing it, but like what we need to do is expand it to make it the culture more, you know.
Well, now for reach down and pull 2 man up. And then them 2 man have for reach down and pull 2 next
Pull
man
next
up.
to man up.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
Guys,
saying?
yo, we always talk about this. Like, I feel like the whole entertainment industry in Toronto needs a structure.
100%.
It needs a real proper structure. And like, even if it's like, for example, you're going through the podcast, you're doing interviews, you're like going, like if an artist come here, the madam should be linking with you, linking with us, going to the
100%.
photo shoots, going to the radio stations. Like, we don't have that
You should
structure
do the
yet.
full press run.
Yeah.
Every
But at the
man
end
in
of the day,
3
bro,
days.
like I that's on me as well because like I consider myself a big player in this game now, you know?
Right.
Like
Okay.
alhamdulillah, like I've bossed up and I've become like one of the top. So
Oh,
it's
for
I
sure.
feel like it's my duty for
That's
the
good.
people that are coming up that are doing their thing. I have to show them love. I have to put them on. I have to be like, especially if they're doing good,
Right.
they're not doing like crazy shit,
Right,
you know,
right.
and they're passionate about this. I feel like it's my duty, bro, to
You
like show
respect
love.
that, dog.
Yeah,
You
I
know
rate
what I
that.
mean?
Yo,
Like-
big man thing, I rate that
No,
still, yo.
no,
I
that's
really
a
rate that
real
shit,
shit.
yo.
Come on,
I
bro.
rate
Real
that
shit,
shit.
dog.
At the end of the day, bro, like that's how I look at it, you know?
Mhm.
Any nigga from Toronto that I don't show love to is because they have ego. I fucking hate
Yeah,
ego.
I hate that shit too, man.
You know what I mean? Like me, I will always show
We're all
love
just
to you.
people, fam.
I don't know. Like, you know, at the end of the day, broski, like I try to show love, but niggas have ego, and it's just like, yo, where is the ego that is coming from? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah.
Especially with like some Toronto rappers, it's like, yo, bro, I'm
Especially
showing you
when
love.
you're on your level and you don't have the
It's like,
ego.
bro, like I don't have nothing to gain from you. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right,
like some of
right.
these guys, it's like I'm showing them love. Like bro, I don't have nothing to gain from you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like a lot of people in Toronto are just they're got in the head. They think like, yo, you're gonna take something from me. So it's like, yo, I have to. But it's like, brother, I have nothing to gain from you. You know what I'm
Bro,
trying to
no,
say?
real shit. No,
Dog,
because dog, that's what we
real
always
talk.
talk
Truth,
about.
bro.
Because yo,
I'm just showing love to
everybody's
you.
trying to everything. Always trying to say, it's like, no, bro. Like, there's the space is big enough where we all
Like
can
I'm not
eat.
taking away any of your
I'm not
Nothing.
taking away
popularity,
nothing
bro.
from you. Like I'm just trying to show you love. I'm trying to put you like in a space. You know what I'm trying to say? And like I just want us to be. We're from the same city. We have to show love to each other. You know what I'm trying to say? But a lot of niggas are just like, yo, like he has other intentions, ulterior motives. Brother, the only ulterior motive that I have for you is
that
to
we
put
both
you into
eat off this
in
content.
a new audience. Yeah,
That's it. Like, that's the only.
that's the only ulterior motive. Like I don't have nothing to gain from you,
And,
bro.
you,
Like,
and then you probably said that in the first. We should make content together, so it's pretty obvious what you want to do, right? Like,
but they're like, yo, this kid is das. Like he obviously wants to make content with me. He has ulterior motives. Like, brother, like no disrespect. You know
What's
what I'm trying
really
to
the
say?
motive, fam? You think I'm calling Zuckerberg myself and saying like, "Don't disguise it"?
I really don't know. But like at the same time, like I don't have ego. You know what I mean? So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be like, yo, broski, why you moving like that? You're
I know,
das.
and you know what it is too. If you were that guy to have ego, you could just, if a man cheesy you could just make a little one Instagram exposing their whole. You know,
But I
you
don't
could
do
be
that, you know?
what I mean? You could really be that guy. Like, you could be that guy. You could be like, all right, you're gonna cheese me. Here you go, bro.
Like,
You
it's-
take the responsibility with grace, yo. I appreciate
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
that, man.
100%, bro.
That's
Because
real
when
shit,
you're in
man.
a space, when you're where I'm at right now, like you know, like the level that I'm at right now, I seen people just fuck it up and do a lot of crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so like I learned from those mistakes. Not only do I learn from those mistakes, but I also like adapt from what people do. You know what I mean? Bro, I was at a point where I was small and I was trying to reach out to people that were bigger.
Right.
And you know, I put out my hand and they would just slap it away. You know what I mean? And it's
Bare
like back then,
times.
like you know, I don't have no animosity towards those people.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, why do I want to continue that cycle, especially in this city? So it's like
Right.
I'm gonna show love. I'm gonna give back to everybody. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
that's
I'm gonna show
crazy.
love. Like
It's only
it
with
doesn't
the
matter
breaking.
who you are, what ends you're from, what ethnicity, what race, bro. Like this is
Let's
our
get
city.
this
You know?
money, yo. Let's get this money,
Come
dog.
on,
Real
man.
talk,
Like that's
man.
just how it is, bro. At the end of the day,
So is
man.
that why they call you the true captain?
Nah, they call me Yorkshire Catholic because I'm Somali. yeah. No, they call me that because I'm Somali. But also, like, yo, there's a show that I watch when I was a kid. Still watch it today. It's called One Piece. You know, it's an anime.
Of course, One
Yeah.
Piece.
You
know One Piece, I like?
Yeah, we did
Okay.
anime con and
Oh
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
W. You niggas don't see like anime niggas. I
Bro,
can't lie.
Yo, I'm cheesed that you said that. I feel disrespected. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm a
we're out
mascot.
here, dog.
I'm a man of culture.
We're out here, dog. We're
Right
culture
now,
niggas,
I like,
fam.
you know, right
No,
now.
a lot of Toronto niggas didn't like anime. They
Nah,
go like, yo,
nah,
you watching Disney
I'm
Channel?
cheesed,
Yeah.
right? I'm cheesed because I want to watch One Punch season 3. It didn't come out yet.
Oh
I'm cheesed.
yeah.
See,
That one's gonna be
I'm
hard
more
to
like
say.
old school though, like the Dragon Ball, the Akira,
Dragon Ball Z,
you know what I mean? Shit like
100%,
that.
yeah,
I couldn't get into One Piece. There's too many episodes. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
Brother,
it's
you
like
had a whole pandemic,
3,000
man. You had a whole
3,000
pandemic.
I was doing
episodes.
Bleach. That's when I started watching Bleach.
Oh, okay,
you know? I was
Bleach.
I was
Okay,
doing
okay.
Bleach.
Yeah, no. But yeah, no. So Bali, but also like my big show that I watch now and even when I was a kid is One Piece. You know, that's my favorite show. Like not just anime, just like favorite show of all time. You know, for anybody that does not know, that's about pirates and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, it goes hand in
Yeah,
hand.
It
you know?
was natural. It was just
Just
natural. This like you see the pirates, you're like, holy, it's just dude from the start, man. It's seen as like, okay, that's life right there.
Yeah. But the
All right.
backstory to it is a mod thing. Like, you know, like the whole name Your True Captain came in like high school, you know? Like
Okay.
back when I was in high school, middle school, like there was this big movie came out called Captain Phillips, you know?
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
So I was in like
Tom Hanks.
middle school, high school, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what grade I was in. I think I was in grade 8, grade 9 or some shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then people just kept talking to me about Captain Phillips. They're like, yo, you look like the guy from Captain Phillips.
Oh, that's
I don't think I look like the nigga from Captain
That was
Phillips.
fucking
that nigga was
crazy.
dark
I don't know why
skinned.
niggas
He was
My
dark
keep saying
skinned.
nigga, you have look at your nah, the man are wicked to you. That was wicked. That was wicked.
That's what everybody was saying. But yo,
That's wicked.
I can't even be mad. Everybody was saying Indians, Jamaicans,
No,
Haitians,
there's
like
wicked.
everybody was
No,
telling me
no,
that. I
that's
can't lie.
wicked.
Idiotic.
Did
But
you
like
not have like was your hair shorter back in the day?
back then it was shorter, yeah. It was a lot it was like his hair, like in the movie.
So what did you bleach or something? Like what happened? Because like that nigga is dark.
That
And,
was
like,
just
I'm looking
black,
at you
yo.
like
I don't
what
know,
are you
like,
doing?
you know,
Like,
I'm just a Somali kid, like, you know, back
that's
then
all it was, just racist, just pure racist. Like
I
you know,
was skinny, like I don't know, man. Like people just keep doing
I
that,
hate
you
how
know?
Toronto tries to act like it's not racist. It's one of the most racist places on earth. yo.
nah, you know, we're not racist. We're just stereotype. We just stereotype everybody.
No, I stereotype everything.
We just
Like yo,
stereotype
broski,
everybody.
like I remember like when I was trying to you know the rule, like back in the day, like yo, if you're playing on the ball court, like you have to be fucking black to play on the ball court. Did you guys have that shit? You guys didn't have that at your high
If you're
school?
white, you have to be triple O nice.
If
Like
you don't-
a nigga has to vouch for you. Like, nah, he's nice.
He's
Like-
good. Like the one Indian you or the one white you on the court, like he's surdy. You know what I mean? Like you know, but like everybody else is black. You know what I mean? So I remember I would pull up to the basketball court. They tell me, yo, all the Jamaican kids would be like, yo, you're not black. Get the fuck out of here. Like you know.
Oh my god.
So like fuck. The next day I had to go home. I had to pick out my hair, make it into a big afro. Nobody could talk shit to me. You know what I mean? But brother, that shit is painful. Like you
Yo,
know,
I'm
as soon as you
telling
go
you,
into the water, it comes back like
Black
so.
pain is different, man.
Yeah,
You go
it's
through a different
different,
type
man,
of
so-
pain. Let's go
Oh
to the
my
next
God.
segment, the first segment.
All right, first segment
Oh man.
is Balaclava breakdown. So this is when we analyze like real life situations. It's about streaming this time, and then you got to give us your insight. So in your opinion, what's the biggest misconception people have about going viral?
That you're gonna make a career out of it. Like everybody thinks that yo, once you go viral, like I'm set for life. Like it's all like you know what I mean. It's like bro, no, that's not how it works. You know, like every day people are going viral for the dumbest things. You know, and you know the content game nowadays is so oversaturated that going viral nowadays is not enough. Maybe like 10 years ago, you know. 15 years ago, yeah, you know, you could go viral and make a big career out of it.
Right.
But nowadays, bro, if you go viral, especially for something very stupid,
Right.
you're not gonna be able to make a career out of it, bro. So you have to. That's
It's
where
only
the
so
talent
long-
comes in.
There's only so long that dance is gonna
Yeah,
last.
before that ends. So it's like that's where the talent comes in, right? So
Right.
it's like if you're gonna go viral, at least be talented to keep people coming. You know what I mean? It's like if you have if you're a restaurant and you have like this one amazing steak, right?
Right.
People are gonna come to eat the steak, but if you don't have sides and all different types of stuffs, drinks and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna stay because they're just gonna get tired of the steak. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's what happened to that one fucking. What's that one guy that?
Salt Bae.
Bae.
Salt
No,
Bae.
no, no. But Salt Bae was in a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, you
whatever.
got a Rico.
Yeah, you got a
I think.
Rico.
He got a Rico?
Sexual assault.
He's nice.
Bro, he was on some wild stuff. Like,
He
yo,
was selling drugs.
Yeah, he was
human
doing a lot,
trafficking.
bro.
Yeah, he was doing a lot, dog.
Wait, so when he was sprinkling the salt, that was
Yeah.
fucking.
That was just the cover for
He's
the real thing.
broski, he's sprinkling it on the fucking steak, or what's going on?
I
Fam,
don't know,
listen,
fam.
the assaulting was a front, fam. He was trafficking girls, he was trafficking drugs,
Yeah, he was-
sexual assault.
Yeah,
That's why he
exactly.
ended up getting nabbed. The sexual
Oh,
assault,
fuck.
and then
So
that
so
exposed
he's
everything.
in jail right now?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere in Europe, I
Long
believe.
time.
Yeah.
He did trial during COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
he mashed up himself.
He's Masha, but fam, but you see what I'm saying, right? Like,
No, we get it. You know what I feel when you're talking about that? That big black dude that's dancing. I don't know, the grooving gorilla dude.
Moving
the guy-
gorilla?
The
I don't know his name. The
he's a
African
big nigga and he dances all the time
for food. Every time they give him food, he just dances and shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a terrible premise.
yeah, he makes us look bad, eh?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, yo,
shit
he
like
was-
that. That's what I'm talking about. Like that man's not gonna last long. Yo, if you're watching this, you're not gonna last long, bro. Like that's what I mean. You know?
No, he's here, and
He's
it's
in
just,
Toronto?
He was here the other day, and his shit's just going down. I'm like, dog, this guy.
Because bro, like there's only so much times you can do that before people are like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Block. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like that's where the talent comes in. But yo, if you don't have talent, it's like it's not gonna go nowhere, you know? So one thing that I would say, especially the streamers of Toronto, if you're gonna go viral, bro, have the talent to keep people. You know, going viral will get a lot of eyes on you. You want
Viral
those
is
eyes
just
to
an
stay.
opportunity.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't
other
mean
than
it doesn't
that.
guarantee you a career. So
Doesn't guarantee
don't sit there
shit.
and think that just because you go viral, especially for doing something stupid, that you're gonna
What,
make a career.
in
out of it.
your opinion, means viral in terms of like views or likes or whatever? What number makes it viral? For
I
you?
would say less numbers, more influence. You know what I mean? Like if you have an influence, like with the videos that I make, like I feel like I have influence. You know, like I walked into this room and people were like, "Yo, bro, I seen your shit." Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like just the fact I'm so blessed, bro. Just the fact that you guys knew what the fuck I do. Like, you know, man, I'm in the room, they knew what I do. You know what I mean?
Strangers
Like
linking you up to
immediately,
work and
like they
shit.
knew,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
and I could
poppin'.
just talk to them and bond. So it's less about numbers, it's more about influence, bro. Like sometimes I'm just walking the streets and people are like, "Yo, like you're the guy from the," you know what I mean?
Right,
In my
right,
own
right.
city, bro. Like, you know, I'm at an event and like there's dozens of people coming up to me, taking pictures, going like, "Yo, you're the guy." You know what I mean?
Right,
So,
right.
but like the numbers, you don't necessarily like. Obviously, the numbers are big. You know, they're in the millions, but you know, it's more so of an influence sort of thing. You know, like you can, like there's people that get millions upon millions, but they don't have the influence. You know what I mean? For
That's what we
people
talk about. You have all the streams on Spotify, but you can't sell at a concert.
But exactly, so
talk
you
about
gotta
this,
have
man.
more of the influence. Like it's less about numbers; it's more about influence.
That's why I
Bro.
fuck with this nigga right here.
Yeah.
This is solo right
Yeah,
here.
this
He
nigga
passed it with the motherfucking straights.
Oh,
We gonna talk
man.
about that later. Anyway.
Yeah,
So, fam, you amass all the success.
yeah.
You're going through this process.
Yeah.
What changed in life? Like, how did life change?
People.
Like, shit.
People changed, man. Like this is
You change or people change? Because the money would
I
change
don't-
me.
I don't-
Straight up, the money would change me.
I don't think personally, like money's not a big part of my life. You know what I mean? So I don't
okay.
think I changed. You know, but you'd have to ask some people. Some people will say, "Oh, he changed." Some people will be like, "No, he's not." I would say personally, I'm cautious. You know,
Right.
if there's certain people that are moving a certain way, it's like, yeah, yo, idioting. Like I'm not gonna fucking associate myself with you. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
We have to be on the same frequency, but yeah, no, people change, bro. Like a lot of, and you could tell, like when you start to do your thing, you know, like, bro, there's niggas that you go to high school with, bro, that like they didn't give a when you were starting this shit, like they didn't give a fuck or they were hating, and all of a sudden now they're just like coming back and being like, yo, broski, I'm trying to start a clothing brand. Can you put me? So it's like, bro, like people change, bro. Like a lot of people change. Like this shit is like,
Fam,
this
like-
is a blood sport, bro. People don't know. Like it's a
No,
blood
it
sport.
is,
like,
bro.
like
It is.
people, like you know, you will make friends with people. You will consider them brothers in this like industry, and then they will stab you in the back, bro.
Oh,
That's
we've
just
had
the
that
reality.
happen.
It's happened to me plenty
We've
of
had that
times. You
happen
know,
in our face.
Yeah,
In our
so-
face. No names.
people don't know. Like this shit is a blood sport, man. Everybody is trying to kind of get ahead of each other.
Constantly, bro.
And everybody looks at it as a competition sort of thing, you know?
So that part to me is weird. Like, you have to really think about it. If you think about black media has always been able to coexist on the same night. So like if you think about it, like for example, Fox had like 3 black shows at one point on the same night.
Yeah.
And all those shows were #1 shows. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like Martin.
Living Single, New York Undercover, I think was the lineup or whatever, right? Then across the street from that, he had the Fresh Prince banging out. You know what I'm saying? These guys were happy that each other was doing the thing. Like they were trying to pit, like the media was trying to pit them against each other. Like, oh, who's funnier or who owns more black media or whatever.
No one
whatever.
cares. They didn't care. Everybody's
They didn't
happy.
care.
Yeah.
But why is it that nowadays we care about that? How does that even make sense?
Yeah.
Like we're all going through the same struggle, bro. Like
100%,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like
I don't know, man. It's crazy, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, that's why I'm Toronto first, bro. Because at least I can control the domain in my city,
right.
and I can like, but like, I don't know, man. Like it gets crazy. People are just. That's the one thing you gotta look out for is people, man. Like people, all across the place are just, especially in this industry, bro. You know what I mean? So you gotta look out. You gotta know who you're looking out for. So shout out to the day one. Shout out to my brothers. You know, like the brothers that I keep with me right now.
Right.
You know, they would never switch on me, right? But I keep my circle really small, and I keep myself really isolated because I have been stabbed in the back before. You know, things get slimy, and you know, you just gotta be cautious, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But pray to God every day it doesn't happen again. You know? One of those, bro. 100%.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You went through that, dog.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Fuck. So, now that the secret's out and we all know that Sweetie's selling her box, you're a pretty famous guy. You think, think you might tap in with Sweetie for one stream?
Was it 40K? Was it 40?
Huh?
How much is it? 40?
She didn't say how much.
No, they said it online, fam. I think
It's 40K?
I think it's 40K, fam.
Paying that for
Who said that? Like, what? This is like, it came out?
No,
like,
this came
is
out.
facts.
Yeah,
This is all
this
facts.
is viral information.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Isn't she
yeah.
like an artist or whatever?
This is why Quavo had to diss it, because she's like, you think this is a relationship, nigga.
Oh, so now I see. So he
Send the
preed it
bread.
from time.
No, he got caught.
Oh,
She's like,
he was
send
paying
the
for
bread. He didn't know he was in a pay for service.
Oh.
And then she hit him with the send the bread, and he's like, what? And that's when I think he tumped her up.
That's
them
an idiot
times too. Yeah, I know. So, are you paying the 40 for this?
Nah, man. Hell nah, bro. Listen, man. I'm Muslim, bro. Marriage.
I was
only,
waiting
bro.
for that, you know.
Yo,
I was waiting for God to run that one, you know.
I really be like, broski. No, I'm
There's
a
enough
Muslim.
Muslim man on the haram life.
I lied about it around the haram lifestyle. I'm not trying to say it because their dukes are watching and stuff.
Come
You
on,
know.
bro. It's not even because the Dukes are watching. I could never do that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, idiot.
You can't bring yourself to pay for
Fuck
it.
no, man.
So you
Like,
can get girl in real life. You don't need to pay.
yeah, bro. Like,
You know,
it's
see
not.
the man here?
I like
Of course, they always get a beer girl. The girl are like, oh my God, your hair's so good. I know they.
I know this
they.
guy walks in the room, the guy over just touching his hair. He's like, holy. Trying to fall back. Okay.
I gotta cut this shit, bro.
Man, thinking about what happened last night. He's like,
I
fuck
gotta
yeah.
cut
You
it,
guys,
bro.
the thing was wrapping up my hair too much. I
I
don't
gotta
like that.
cut it, man.
fucking
Yeah, you know,
wild.
no. But hell no, man. Like, bro, just marriage. You know what I mean? Like, I can't lie. Like, you know, when you're young, like, you think, like, life is a certain, like, as a young man, you think, like, life is a certain way, you know? And you have to do certain things to become a man. As you get older, bro, you start to realize, like, yo, the certain things that God tells us about to avoid is for a reason, you know? So it's like, bro, the way I look at it is, fam, like my intentions with a girl, like, at this point in my life, is if I meet the right one, like, settle down and get married. You know what I mean?
Don't let too many of them hear that, yo.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
things
They'll
are
try to
vultures
twine
right
you up,
now.
trying to
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, yeah, got you. No, I got you, nigga. Got you. Don't let him do that, man.
But that's why you gotta be
Yeah.
careful, you know?
Look
But-
at man like Zion Williamson. Bro.
Got him, man.
Unless you're ready to throw that check first and then bounce. Like,
Nah,
I
but
don't
the
know.
problem is, yo, fam, like, why you giving a girl a baby if you haven't married yet first,
See?
you know?
If
That's
you
the
don't
idiot
want to
thing.
have a baby, don't cream pie the tin.
Don't-
It's
yeah,
that
bro.
simple,
Like,
fam.
it's not-
Pull out.
That's dumb, you know?
Pull
So,
out. Most of them have the IUD already.
Yeah.
So just pull out, fam.
like, a lot of these niggas, they know that too. They just don't care. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
bro, like he knew. Like, Zion Williamson, like, why we act like he did not know? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's the other nigga's name on
Anthony
Timber? What's the other
Edwards?
you? Anthony Edwards.
Edwards.
Broski, come on.
Nah, Anthony Edwards knew. He knew what he was
Bro,
doing.
he knew what he was doing. He
didn't
just
care.
doesn't
He's like,
care,
I don't
man.
care.
Like, you know what I
it's
mean?
a
Like,
big
some of these niggas, they just don't
I
care.
think it's a big part of athletic culture, though, to have beer youths. I think they like that. Like, there's a lot of men, in, especially the South, like Southern athletes that come out of like
Yeah.
Florida, Georgia, wherever. It's like a thing for them to like
But
preach,
that's
like,
bad,
have
bro.
13
That's
youths.
bad, though,
but that's
bro.
post-colonial.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because
That's
that
bad,
comes
bro.
from like the slavery thought process where you have
Mindset,
to
yeah.
have multiple youths because you don't know where your wife's going to be in 2 months. She probably
Yeah.
get traded off to a next slave team.
But
you know
isn't
what I'm
it
saying?
easier? Yeah, I completely understand it. But
Right,
bro, like,
right.
we have to move on as a people. One and two, bro, like, well, not move on, but like,
As educated
forward.
as we are, though, fam, those generational wounds,
Yeah.
we can't shake
Yeah,
them.
you can't run from them.
It's
I hear
just, and they're implemented in society through media in a lot of different ways anyway to kind of hammer
us
it down
down,
in our
yeah.
heads.
yeah.
So even if you're not thinking about it, like you got to be one of them, like fucking, like what's his name, Risa Islam niggas, like on your shit every day. You know what I mean?
That's why Madam gotta convert. That's why Madam gotta convert. Hey, come to the good side. Yeah, that's why you guys gotta convert. Telling you, you don't have to deal with this, you know?
But yeah, it's a mental battle.
Yeah,
It's
no,
mental
100%. Like,
Next
even
segment,
with
yo.
rappers, bro. Like, how much? Yo, young boy has how much?
14?
Kids now? 14 kids.
15 around there.
Broski, the guy's the same age as me, damn near, and he has 14 kids. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Crazy.
It's
bro.
a southern man though, a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
He's from
exactly.
New
So
Orleans,
it's
I
like,
think.
yo, like,
All right,
So-
yo. Next question. I was gonna ask next segment.
Yeah.
First time, last time. First time a man tried to sabotage the content, what'd you do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
We almost got into a bang out.
What?
like when you mean sabotage, like wait, the man's trying to stab me in the back, like he was trying to.
No, someone's trying to mash up your content, like, you know? You can say stab in the back, you can say they
Stab in
mess
the
it
back
up.
Oh,
works for me.
okay.
All of them, all of them.
Yeah,
Anyone you want
No,
to.
I remember one time I was streaming or recording. I was in LA. This is before the beef. This is before. This is when it was safe to go to LA. So I was in LA and I was streaming, and some fucking drunk ass guy came up and tried to like grab my cameraman and shit like that, bro. We were on the Santa Monica Pier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah.
I almost had to push the into the fucking water, like, because he was drunk. I think he was
Off the
drunk.
cliff and shit?
Yeah, because like, bro, he was drunk as fuck. Like, he was drunk. He was trying to grab my camera, grab my shit. Like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like, I think we were interviewing this girl.
So wait, take us to this bang out thing though.
So that was so pretty much like we were on the Santa Monica Pier. I think we were interviewing this one girl. The video was like, I was really curious if Americans were like actually dumb in real life. Like, so I wanted to go down there and interview them.
Right.
And it was bad. Anyway, you gotta watch the video. But like, listen, yo, so like, but it didn't make it into the final video. But yo, there's a guy that was coming. We were interviewing this girl. This guy came in behind us, started touching my cameraman, started touching my camera and shit like that. I noticed it immediately. And then I had to stop. I had to break character, which is like I hate doing that shit. You know, I try to stay.
Because you're like live, right? Like
yeah. So it's like, yo, he started grabbing my shit, and then it's like I had to be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And then like I guess he heard my accent. He knew I wasn't from there. He was like, yo, where are you from? Things escalated, bro. I almost like me and my three guys that were there with me. We almost had to push him into the fucking water. You know what I mean? Because he was but like looking back on it, bro, he was zooked out of his mind. He was on something. You know what I mean? When I went to LA, bro, like it's not like Toronto, bro. They have lines on the table when you go into a party, bro.
On the bar.
It's crazy, you know. So he was on something.
It's a different world out there.
So that was the first time. I think that was back in like 20.
And last time.
21. Last time. I don't really remember, bro. Last time, bro. Like, shit. I can't really remember, bro. But
all right, then. Last time you posted something and you felt like it flopped. And how do you handle it?
Shit, man. Stuff flops every day. Like that's just part of being a content creator. Like, fuck. If you're not ready for shit to flop, like I remember there was this video that I did with a creator of mine that like a guy that I grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
Or that I grew up watching. And I was like, yo, I finally got the opportunity to do the video with the guy. And I was like, yo, this is gonna bang, this is gonna do. And it's like, it's the videos that you don't think that are gonna like do good are the ones that go fucking viral.
Yep.
Like the one with the little racist I did that for fun, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I was just, you know? And then that shit just exploded and it got like 100 M's, you know what I mean?
Right.
But like the shit that I was talking about with the guy that I grew up with, like I did that video thinking like I put a whole week into it with me and my team, and then that shit just flopped. You know what I mean? And it's just like it's weird how like that happens, where the stuff that you think is gonna do really well and the stuff that you put a lot of time into ends up being the stuff that does really shit. But the stuff that you're just kind of having fun with and kind of just putting it out there is the stuff that goes crazy. That's why like I'm always an advocate. Just ball up and have fun, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's why don't take it too serious, bro. Just relax, you know? I'm an advocate for it, bro. Can't lie.
No, that's real, bro. That's real.
All right, last question.
Real.
Yeah.
You ready? Last question?
Yeah, last question.
All right.
Still, last
So you obviously see the man are wearing the mask.
Yeah.
We always got to ask the question, when do you wear your mask? Is it on stream, in real life, in the business room? When do you wear your mask? And it could be a real mask because, you know, I don't know if you're a gangster like that. Or is it just, you know, you already know.
Not a ski mask like that, but like in the mall, definitely, you know? Mall is dangerous in Toronto. I can't like, you can't really go like by yourself. If I I should be wearing a mask today, but but listen, like, you know, like usually like, yo, when I'm in a very big public space, like, you know, a good friend of mine, like, bro, I'm from Brampton, bro. So like, I'm from the good part of Brampton. I'm from the suburbs, you know?
Right.
Like I moved from the ends when I was really young, like 7 years old, you know? And I lived in Brampton since I was like, you know, from like 7 to like, whatever, you know, like
still
20.
Exposed to hood life though.
Yeah. So it's like, yo, I grew up really privileged compared to like other people, you know.
Okay.
So like, but some of my cousins, some of my friends, they still live in the trenches, you know.
Right,
So they let me know, it's like, yo, bro, like you are, you know, like you might not think it because you're a humble guy, but like, bro, like you're a star now, you know what I mean? Especially in the city, like people are gonna recognize you, and so because people are gonna recognize you, they're gonna try to do a thing, you know. And so you have to be careful, you know.
That's
And
the
so
real
like
shit.
if you're gonna go to a mall, let us know. They tell me that. But if you know, if you don't let us know and and you're going by yourself, let's say it's an emergency, bro, just like conceal yourself, you know, because you don't know who's watching and what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when I'm in like a lot of big public spaces, like big stuff like a mall or if I'm at the Nathan Phillips Square watching the Jays game, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, fam, like just that. Usually that's when I mask up, but I try to like not do that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it brings attention to yourself. Sometimes it's a safety thing. You know? So
Okay.
yeah, one of those, bro.
Shit. So yo, sidebar.
Hmm.
I think the Blue Jays lost because we didn't have enough niggas on the team. Keep it real. Keep it real, dog.
Nah, we
you
got
either need a
Yakamoto
niggas
last
or a
night.
Chinese to
Yeah,
win
we needed some
World Series,
Yakamoto,
fam.
some soy sauce
Yeah,
last
Wait,
night.
so
so
are Dominicans? They're not black?
Of course
They're
they're
black.
black.
We need more of them,
But
though.
we need more of them, though.
We
You
didn't have
know what I
enough.
mean? Kike Hernandez,
How many-
he's
how
a
many do we
light-skinned
have?
nigga.
We had
Huh? We
Not
have
three?
one.
one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Vladdy.
What about Fernandez? Is he Dominican? I don't know. Or is
No.
he Mexican? Oh, he's probably Mexican.
No, he's just like, yeah.
Personally, I feel like you either need the Japanese guys or you need Dominicans.
Niggas,
Those are the
yeah,
guys
yeah.
that wins you titles.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Light skin or dark skin, I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah,
Give me
yeah.
a Dominican,
Yeah,
yo. Puerto
that's what we
Rican,
need.
one of them niggas,
That's
yo.
what we need. Yeah.
Them
No.
niggas that fucking learn how to bat with a broomstick.
People think
and
it's
shit.
racist. I actually don't think it's
No,
racist.
hell nah,
I think
fam.
certain groups of people are good at certain sports.
Of course.
That
Like,
shit is
you're
what it
probably
is.
really good at like long distance running,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
like,
No, he's not lying.
like he's probably really
He's
good at
not
that just
lying.
naturally. Like
It's the truth. Like,
Just
yo,
built
like
light.
Yeah,
They're
just
built
built.
light.
Man,
so
if I
doesn't
see
have.
a white guy doing a marathon running, it's like, yo, bro, like, what
I'll
do you do?
dust you.
Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, my cousin will beat him. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, yo, if the Maple Leafs are in the fucking
You're
finals,
not gonna put a molly bat in
don't
us.
put one of my cousins on there. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, what
But
the
yo,
fuck?
no, think about it. When we won the last World Series, we had Joe Carter, Devon White, we had Dave Winfield. Niggas was running that
You remember?
spot.
Were you there? Like, you
No,
see
I
that?
was a fucking kid, but still, I know the team. We're champions. You know what I'm saying? You have to know your history of your city, right?
Yeah.
But I just feel like we didn't have enough niggas to pull it off.
Nah, 100%, bro.
Because
Like,
remember, they got Mookie. They had one more nigga than we had on our team, so that's
They
how
did?
they won. Yeah, they got Mookie and the next nigga that used to be on Blue Jays.
I didn't know
They
that.
trade the nigga, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Judas
like,
and
fuck,
shit.
man. That was a heartbreak last night, bro.
Honestly.
Nah, yo,
That
the
was a
game,
heartbreak,
the
bro.
game before was worse, fam. The game 6 when the man went like this,
no. Yeah.
then picked the ball up. and
Number
threw it
one
back.
General. Number one General of
Bro,
all
the man
generals,
came
bro.
like this, said he couldn't play the ball, and then played
then
the
it
ball.
fell in the.
And he picked it up, though. He picked it up.
Oh
He
my
threw it.
God, idiot.
That's what he was supposed to do. He could have picked it up and played the game.
All
Yeah.
right,
And he
yo.
didn't, but
Yo,
Idiot, bro.
honestly, OG MacG, Mr. Let's Party,
you already know.
you're a true captain.
Captain.
Tell
Come
them
on,
where they
bro.
can find you on Instagram and all that.
All the
Your
streaming
True
and
Captain
everything.
on Instagram, Your True Captain on
Socials.
YouTube, Your True Captain everywhere, broski. Just type in Your True Captain everywhere. New stuff dropping. Omegle 5 dropping very soon, like probably the next couple of weeks. I'm on probation right now. YouTube, YouTube and all the apps. You know, I gotta work it out with them. So
Oh,
my
jeez.
YouTube rep hit me up the other day, and he was like, "Yo, broski, like, you know you're on probation, right?" I was like, "Probation? Like, what
Hold
the
on,
fuck you
wait.
talking-"
I need a YouTube rep. Link me with that guy, yo.
Yeah, 100%. I got you.
Respect.
100%, ball. Yeah, so Omegle 5 dropping soon, new stuff dropping, big collabs dropping before the end of the year. Streamer University hopefully next year. Kai Sinat, come on. And yeah, that's
Hey,
it.
holla at the dogs, yo.
Yeah,
Call
holla
on.
at the
The
dog,
man
dog,
are doing
dog.
things
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Link up, bro.
Link up.
Stop
Come
being
on, broski.
stupid.
I know. Anyway, yo. That's it, yo. Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe. Bomb,
Thanks.
bomb.
Bomb. Good.
Yes.